right, folks, let's go ahead and get started. I'm Bjorny Avelli, and welcome to Star Technology, a Gregtech-based skyblock map. Now, today we're going to take this guy here and move it over there, maybe with a few improvements. The biggest thing is, right, we want to automate all that metal production, because right now we got all these dusts, but the dusts don't always do us a lot of good. I'd rather have bars than piles. So, in between episodes, normally I do most of this stuff on camera, but I did throw a few of these fires down because it would be nice to be able to just go like this, and now we can basically make glass as fast as we can click, right? In fact, by click, I mean just push the button and hold it down. So, this is not the be-all and the end-all, but glass is one of those fun things in Gregtech because it never really kind of kicks off until you get later on in the pack. So, we don't need this much, but better to have too much than not enough, right? The Minecraft credo. I mean, what? You think we're down there mining stacks and stacks of iron because we need it? No, it's because we are, all of us, digital hoarders. We gotta have the stuffs. So, just a moment. We're gonna move on. We've got tons and tons of bricks. One thing that I am gonna have to do, I'm realizing as I'm doing this, is we're gonna have to do a little coal walk. Jump through the fire here to pick up everything that's there. That's not too bad. We done? We're done. Oh man, we missed one. That's fine. Well, maybe we missed more than one. Did some fall off the edge? I feel like 3 might have fallen off the edge. I also think I might have been picked. Oh, there they are. 1. They had all stacks. Now I'm missing 1. So, unless we had 1 sticking around. Alright, so far I am really enjoying this pack. You guys can give it a try. It's on the CurseForge launcher. It's not updated super often, but so far it seems like it's pretty well balanced. Balanced isn't the right word. When you're playing a pack and you get to a certain point and you start finding out why doesn't this work, and you look online and they go, oh, they haven't finished it yet. Well, I haven't gotten to that point in this pack yet, and it doesn't look like, from what I've seen, that that's really a thing that happens. So, we're going to do that. And I did, okay, so I did a few things. I built these. I did let this run for a little bit, so we've got a few extra bits of metal. Remember, we're terminally constantly shy of copper and of coal. So having a little bit extra of that is not the worst thing in the world. We move this over here. Always takes a second to remember. Muscle memory is a thing. Yeah, so this guy can continue doing what it's doing, and honestly, we've got, well, I guess we've done, well, or did I put it all in here? Hey, I put it all in there. So it's going to continue chugging along, getting all that copper down. We can go ahead and move this over here. At some point, we want to make the controller, drawer controller. Huh. Is there no drawer controller? There we go. Frame drawer. There's... Oh, it's called storage. Functional storage. Storage controller, not drawer controller. Yeah, so as soon as we get this guy here, we should be good, because we can make this guy pretty easily at this point. Paper's not easy. Well, paper might be. How do we make paper? You always got to check. Yeah. Okay. I do like this pack a lot. It's a good introduction to Gregtech because, it's got all the stuff that you need to do, but at the same time, it's not crazy. Like, you don't have to do chads. You don't have to do... I've seen some versions of Gregtech where you have to, like, mush the paper down and soak it in water, and then you toss it into a piston and smash the piston into the rock. It doesn't seem to be the case here. One nagging thing we have to do is there's a chicken in here. And I didn't really want to lose the chicken. So he's just kind of hanging out there. We need to make a hopper. You know, we can make that hopper now, I think. That's tin. I mean, we don't have a ton of iron, but let's go ahead and just use the iron we've got. What does a hopper require? It's that gear that I'm... Okay, so 6 of these in our fancy new smashing machine. I know, you guys are probably like, well, it's not new. You've had it for like 3 episodes. But, you know, it still feels new to me. And that is nice and fast. I still think that's as fast as it can get in this particular version. So, you know what? We'll just do a little clicking. Aha. Okay, so I need the cutters and the hammer. And for some reason, I pulled the hammer out of my inventory. That's okay. Normally it stays there. That's why I'm thrown a little. Okay, so you go there. Oh, we have a log. Why do we have a couple of logs? I don't know. But you there, got it. Okay. And then we do need another couple of logs because we need to make another drawer. I like this part of the back too. We can just go here, grab this, do that here, and then right there, and it automatically turns into a drawer. That seems, it seems like cheating, honestly, but at the same token, why not, right? I mean, it's not like if you're making tons and tons of these drawers, you're really hurting for... You're not really hurting for resources. So being able to put that in there is probably a good deal. Or being able to just make it easily like that. Good deal. Okay, so we're going to bring the guy in there. Lock him up. Probably need a seed. Oh, good. I have some seeds. I actually need to get some more seeds, don't I? Okay. So, buddy, I need you. There you go. Come on. Yep. Just go be my friend in there. Just stay there. Got a window. It's nice in there. We'll go ahead and put this in here and lock it. And hopefully, whenever we need eggs, if we need eggs for anything, we'll be good. All right, that's not bad. I thought that was going to take us a lot longer. Just one guy in there is not going to cut it, right? So eventually, we're going to have to toss a couple of eggs in there until we get it. For now, it's fine. Well, I mean, assuming we need eggs for anything, it's not like they're crazy useful in a lot of packs, right? Okay, so we are still working on making all of these guys. We're waiting on these vacuum tubes, and that requires well, we've got enough copper. We could almost make that happen. We've got glass. Oh, you know what? We might be able to make this happen. Make things so much easier. Okay, so change of plans. I do want to put this over there, but that'll be much faster and easier if we can automate some of that. So we need a stack and a half of these. And then in order to make these circuits, and remember, we're doing this in about the most inefficient way possible. It sounds terrible, but it is the case. So we need, we need to make a half stack of these chips. We need a stack of the vacuum tubes. The glass tubes are easy. These steel bolts, though. We don't have a cutter. We don't have an we definitely don't have an extruder. The steel rod. Just looking to see if there's anything faster. I've done this before, and it's just not. It's just not in the cards right now. So it looks like we're gonna need 2 stacks. It's each. Oh wait. It's bolts, not screws. Okay, so 1 stack of steel is not that bad either. Let's go see what we've got for steel. Oh, I did myself a favor before. Oh, that's rough. Okay, file. How do we make a file? That's one of those constant lookup questions. 2 iron plates. We happen to have some steel. Is it worth it? I don't think so. It's just not worth it. When iron's free and steel still takes a while to do. We can do that. Grab all of you. And grab a stick. Sticks are over here. They used to be over there. It really does amuse me how quickly the memory sticks in. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I really like having all these right next to each other. Sorry, all these crafting tables all over the place. If there was I'm sure there's a different. Like, do we have the? No, we don't have the backpack that lets us use it, but it seems to work out well. Okay, so we do have 2 stacks of steel bolts. There. We're going to need a stack of these guys. So, uh-oh. That's not going to be as easy. Oh, whew. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, the saw is gonna get tired. I panicked for a second. In Terra Firma Craft, you have to make them different. All right, so the glass tube, we get 1 for 6 panes. So we need 3 glass blocks per tube, and we said we needed a stack. So we should be able to get by with 3 stacks of glass. I mean, that's basically all the glass we just made. We're going to need another one of these saws. So let's go ahead and get 2 more wrought iron. Every time I look over there, I think that's on fire. Yeah, wrought iron. Let's get our speed up. You know, before we go, let's these seeds away before I forget. Go. And you guys can go in there. One of the things I gotta remember to do is check to see what it takes to remake the tool before I use it all the way up, because finding it is not always easy. You know what? We'll do this. We'll do recipe, that. There we go. And then we can do saw on this. That's going to give us 6 stacks. No, 2 stacks. 2 stacks. Okay, this is fine. We can do this. That, and let's go ahead and do this. I can't scroll down. Yeah. I'm still a big fan of that. It just makes my day. All right, but we should be able to do this now. 6, 6, 6, 6. There we go. And we have that. Okay, so we've got those. We got that. And now we're going to need 3 stacks of copper plates, right? So this, we need a stack of this, which means we need 3 stacks of copper. Hopefully we have 3 stacks of copper. If not, we can always smelt some more. This melting process is getting pretty fast, so... Oh, we got plenty. Oh, we got plenty. What we have to remember is not to wire coat these. These ones do not take the wire coat in the vacuum tube. Okay, this is going quite well. Let's make another one of these guys. Oh, these guys take a bit. Okay, so wrought iron. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 more wrought iron. Oh, come on. There we go. It, yeah, half going here. We'll go ahead and put it in the front. You file these. And one of these gets the saw. These guys get filed back together. I'm not entirely sure why the file is the one that they use there. I'm assuming it's because that's just easy. Great, so we're gonna make another one of those as soon as we get the screwdriver, which I love how much sense that makes. It's so ridiculous, but the fact that you have a screw, therefore you need the screwdriver. Can't promise it's in every recipe, but for that one, It's there. Okay, so we've got the wire cutters. As soon as these guys get through, we're going to go ahead and do that. While we're waiting, probably need to find some more. We need a stack and a half of rubber. Our machine should work. We just have to get the rubber, which is not always the easiest. Can do that. Come back to that in a second. Oh, and you're probably turned off. Ha! Huh. Yeah, I let this sit here for just a little bit. It wasn't necessarily intentional. I was working on some other stuff. And got all of the processing done. How do we do this? There we go. One. Oh, we need to make another one. What do you have left? 59, 32. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Copper plates. Yeah, I love that. I keep saying stuff I love. But it's amusing to me that you are very much inclined not to stick around with this. Like, we are definitely going to be making a wire mill for one of our first machines. That's just a given right there. And we're going to also need to close the door here in a second. That wind is picking up. I'd love to know if you guys can hear the wind in the background. It shouldn't be too big a deal. Played with it a little bit, and it doesn't seem to be really bothering me when I listen. But some of you guys have got more sensitive ears. I'm not saying that meanly. I literally mean you can hear things that I can always hear. Huh. Okay. Getting like that. It needs hammer file. So actually file goes up there. You know, you read left to right, but this is processing top to bottom. So one of you, and then that goes there. That again. Go ahead and clip up the rest of these. And I think that's what we need for these. Perfect. So now I can put this in right here. Excellent. Okay, and then these guys. This, actually, you know what? That might be better. It doesn't. It's just a lot of clicking. This is another one we're going to want to automate as soon as we can. That automation grind, though, right? Okay, so that was only 24, which is going to turn out to be 32. Yeah, once we process it. So speaking of which, we've got 24 there, and we've got some. Nope, sulfur's over here now. So we'll have 48, and that means that we need 16. This. So that should be not quite in. That. Go ahead and pull off everything we don't need. Mostly so we can fit that back in there. Okay. So if I run over here, and we're kind of trying to do this in batches of 16, so that all of that sulfur goes in there. Yeah. I bet you if you're playing this on double speed, I look like a really good clicker. This is actually going remarkably quickly. That clicking can get you sometimes. Okay, so we've got that. We need to, let's go grab some more wood. Wood is not a problem. But we can go ahead and just put it in here. And so. And so. Okay, give me 1 second. Hopefully that wasn't more in a moment for you guys. We were going to come in here, and we are going to put all 48. All 48. Oh, this works. Theoretically it works, right? So basically, as long as this process is faster than that's loading. It seems like it, yeah, it's just slightly slower. So as long as it's not, you know, like some ratio centered around 16, we shouldn't have a problem. Basically, all that happens is it goes one further. Why does it have to go one further? Why does it have to go? Basically, because I didn't want to take this out. I think that's all it is. Oh, we had some cured rubber in there. Nice. Okay, so we needed a stack and a half, right? Okay, we got plenty. That. Throw that in there. The rest of it can go in the create chest. And we should have our first LV processors. Okay, we got vacuum tubes. Get a star coin. Now remember, this game owes us some star coins. Yeah, we get the basic electronic circuit, and then we get to the Great Industrial Revolution. And then there's this guy here. I decided how much I like that. Alright, let's go. Well, we're gonna get another one in a second, so it's fine. Man, that's it. We're... Why do I have these copper plates? Oh, you know what? We probably need... We need another clipper. It'd be about time to do some automation. Alright, another 6 of these. Did I just pick something up? Sounded like I picked something up. And it also... Yeah, no, I've got plenty of glass right there. Okay. So, story time. Oh, nope. Oh, man. Okay. Fine, we got these. We went to go see this Minecraft movie today. Now, I'm not going to spoil or anything for you. That's not the goal of this story. You know, we went to the mall. It was a nice trip. Star Magic. Brought some of our friends. We did the mall crawl thing. Don't do that a lot. I think that's the easiest way to phrase that. I'm not offended by it or anything. It's just, you know, it's all the way on the other side of town, and it just never happens. So it's kind of a fun family outing when we do it. And oh, not that one. File goes at the top, and hammer. Did I put? No, there it is. And you guys? Oh, I'm so glad I get that right. Okay. So you are going to come here, and that's going to wipe you. We don't have enough. We have to make yet another one. Oh, no, because it's only a half. Okay. That was close. Okay. So now I'm going to swap this out for that one. That up there. Grab that, and then these two can get combined, and 36 plus 32 equals 73. Of course it does. Yeah. Anyway, so I've decided this is gonna sound very pretentious. It sounds pretentious to me, anyways. I'm only gonna drink out of mugs from now on. I like the way that you know, it's easy. You know what you're gonna get into. Can I just shift click? There we go. Okay. Ba-dum-bum. Nope. But we did. Oh, it wants us to make 8, and we made 32. That's okay. Honestly, I mean, at this point, if we can make 8, we can make 32. It's not that big a deal. We don't need these shafts. We will, but right now we don't. Okay. All right, so we made these circuits, and I think at this point we're just gonna hold on to them. We don't necessarily need. Oh wait, we do need them. Because we were going to make... And we got to have a question. Question is, where do we put it? And what I'm thinking is, it goes over here somewhere. I mean, it would make the most sense to put it where it makes the most sense, but... This is the center of everything. And where we put it, kind of... And it's kind of just where it's going to stay, right? So I think right here might be a good place for it. Oh, I'd have been sad if those fell off the edge. We can go ahead and put this back up on top. Although, realistically, maybe we don't need that. Can we make anything better? We make a blast furnace. Oh, see? Yeah, we will need them for other things. Maybe. Maybe. We don't have any steam yet. I don't know that we're going to have any steam. So, what was that storage controller? That's you here. We can only double the... Oh, yeah. We can only double the radius. So, that's that. But we can double it 4 times. You, hey. Alright, so you're going to come right here. And 4 times, yep. So, oh, is that what these were for? Now I'm thinking that's what those were for. Man, this wrought iron plate is kind of just sitting there. Right. What are we doing next? We need to make the trolling thing. No, storage. I keep doing that. It used to be called storage drawers. Now it's called functional storage. So we made this guy, and we have to link it to this guy. So we need 2 gold, a diamond, and a drawer. Okay? 2 gold, diamond, and what is the... There's a access point, right? Do we have an access point? Maybe we don't. What is it? Yeah, this guy. It won't let us do that. That is very funny to me. So maybe we do want to move. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We may just have to... Oof. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I declare it so. We got the diamond. What are we looking for? We need some of this, that. There we go. Yeah, so we went to the mall. Like I said, just a nice fun time. Oh, and a drawer. And because the Minecraft movie just came out, there's Minecraft stuff everywhere. And I was like, well, you know what? I have got this mug. It says fueled by anime and video games. You know what? I know you don't know what. Let's just go ahead and make a bunch of drawers. Actually, there we go, like that, because we can just directly smush them over. So if I just do that, there we go. We got that. We do this here, these here, this down the bottom, and 5 paper, and we get this guy. So I think we shift right click there, configure to the... Oh, that is not very much space. So maybe they're looking for us to set up more localized networks. Okay, that's okay. We can use this, and if we hammer it again... We're going to just check and see how far out it goes. I'd really like one of those. I'm not sure what the benefit is. Do we have tin plates in here? No. We do have random wrought iron ingots. So let's pull those out. And we have some copper wires for some reason. Huh. There was a period of time when it was like just so much stuff was popping up. Which really, in fact, let's grab all of these. Nickel can go. Antimony, we don't have any reason to put someplace but the steel. Let's put the steel into place, and that frees up some space in here. Yeah. Okay. So since we made these drawers, we may as well put them down. And they're gonna likely get moved as I'm looking at this, but the nickel. Oh, we don't have a nickel drawer. We can put down a nickel. I mean, they're all gonna need drawers here in a little bit. Yeah, we were doing that because we needed the invar. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I think we do 16. Yeah, okay. Like so. And then these guys need to get flattened. And it's not going to hurt my feelings none. Oh, you know what I just realized? We could have gotten by with so many fewer. Oh, maybe we do move that over. You know, I don't want you to be like, oh, well, this is not worthwhile. Because all we're going to do is move this over. But come on. Crouch. Crouch. Empty hand crouch. There we go. Put those in there. Now, when we look through the lens of this guy, we can see that it only goes out to here. Interesting. Why do you suppose that is? Because increase. Oh, by 2 blocks, not by 2 times. Oh man. Well, that's almost hardly worth it then. Okay. Huh. We'll have to doodle that. In the meantime, let's do some building. So what I was thinking was, let's go try it over here. Oh, almost fell off the edge. I could not make this jump last week. That's okay. It's okay. We'll be okay. So what I was thinking was, what if we went over like this? And I'm not sure what the style is going to be exactly. We'll block that off. Let's do that. Oh, that's not bad. That's okay. Yeah, we had that there for a really long time, so it's a little sad for that. And then I was thinking we break this one, break that one, and break that one. Okay, so let's go take a look and see if this. Not exactly what I wanted. So the question is, do we go out wider? Don't really want to go out deeper. Or you know, I don't want to make it too bulky. I was just thinking it would be nice to have something so it's like, oh look, it is connected. Sort of. I'm not sure I'm loving that. Going over here and see how that goes. It's okay. Wait a second. Nope. That's not one. Wait a second. What did I do? Ah, this one. I broke the wrong one. That makes sense. That was... Okay. So... maybe it'll look okay with all of them built. We need more stones. I'm just trying to see what we can do to make this look more. We don't have a bunch of stones in here. Oh, we do have a bunch of bricks in here. Well, let's do that instead. No reason to make more. Oh, that's all gravel. And really, we don't need this gravel in here. Not drop anything we don't want to drop. Yeah, okay. See, it's kind of starting to look a little busy, which isn't the worst thing. Would it be better if we did this block right here? Let's try a little A/B test. Uh-oh, can't get over there anymore. That's not ideal. It's just it's a little busy. Okay, so what if I do that one there, like that? That looks... So what I'm looking for is like a thin line. I just don't want... Yeah, that is better. Okay. It's a booger to build, but it's better. Okay. And we do here, 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 here. It was this one and this one. Right? Okay. And then this one's going to come over here like this, right? No. Uh-oh. No, we want it right here. That one. Yep. Okay, and then we do this one up 1, 2, and we're good. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, I'm just looking for something to tie it together. We like that one better? Or do we like that one better? I think that one's obviously just a little cleaner. So, let's make that happen. The thing that's kind of complicating it is I use these same bricks right here. So I can change that, or I can leave. And what I'm also... Oh. Okay, let's get up here. What I'm also thinking is... Did I just break? I did. I need a hoe. Oh, I need one to fix all the things of DOWs that I break. Okay, so like this one here, this is why I don't like building on the corners of these, but I kind of thought that this might be a thing we were doing. Okay, so that, oh, I see. I was thinking we were building the corner. We're not. We're building right. So this one, this one, this one. And that's okay, right? And in fact, if we were going to be really cool about it, all this lava, oh, that's creosote. Yeah, all that creosote would, let's take a look. I think I'm liking that a little bit better. Need to do something similar with this, but this one kind of looks like I'd like to do this across all, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these platforms in the corners, and then 4 of these around the sides. But that sounds like the sort of thing we can do slowly over time, or that has to be done all at once, right? So, okay, how many bricks was this? From the bottom here. No, that is not the bottom. That's the actual. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. We're gonna go here. 2, 3, 4, 5. We go over and up, and it had 2 of them, right? So up, up. And that is the corner. So over and up. So this is going to be the real test because there's not a lot over here. So this should... Oh, hey, look, I've got this side here. We are going to be running into it a little. Are we? Well, we want this to go across the top. Oh, we'll try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. And then up. 2, 2, then up. That's it. Okay. So then we break. Ones. Oh, we are not going in there to get that. All right, and then over here should be the exact same thing, and then we can rebuild that. Okay, so basically the idea here is we want to rebuild that fan conveyor system here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 here, here, and that's it. It seems so simple, but I think it's gonna really. I keep saying things like tie it all together. And I've said this before. Right now, the big kick I've got for building is, can I make that? Nope. The big kick I've got for building is I'm liking the implied building more than the actual of connecting things. What your eyes are supposed to be drawn to. And it feels very, very fancy, very hoity-toity to me to be like, oh, well, I have an artistic style. And I don't. I just... This is a fascinating concept to me, that you can, you know, there isn't anything connecting these, but because they're in a pattern, your brain implies that they're there. Although this does look kind of goofy on its own like that. Okay. Yeah, so we need... Yeah, we're doing 5 across the center, right? And then in, and then these were all those, oh, stairs. The stairs. Okay. We're not going to build this one. We're going to figure out something else to do for getting up there. It may have to be that. Okay, so if we come right here. Oh, where did it go? It goes right to the edge. Here it is. It is over the first. Okay, we can sleep. I hear you. Really don't want to have to rebuild stuff that catches on fire. It seems like it would be fitting for it to like hit lightning right on us as we were trying to fall asleep, but it didn't happen that time. Okay, so right here, and I know you guys probably all saw this being built a little while ago, but if you didn't, today's your lucky day. Now it's one higher than that. No, it's the same height as that. Okay, good. So 1, 2. Let's see if I can remember the pattern. There's 1, 2, and we do 1, and we go 2 further out. Yes. This one goes 1, 2. We'll do 5 here. 1, 2, 5. Run out of stone. Not like we've been exactly parsimonious with it or anything. Oh, it's so nice when it works out like that, right? Yeah, then here. So 1, 2, because it goes 2 further than that was. Here, and then that looks right for having, there's the middle block. 2. And it's lining up right there. Nice. 2 of these. And then we just come across with the 5. I think we got one more, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, we should be over. And I think we've got enough glass for this. Perfect. Okay, and then, this is the thing. How do we get up and down from here? Ideally, we won't need to get up. Oh, I keep forgetting. We run, things grow. We won't need to get up and down, but what we need to build it. We gotta get up and down. You know, it occurs to me we could probably just put some fences there, or some like we put it right here. Or I just do it like this. I always, you know, ladders. Oh, in fact, we already have something to put ladders on. Yeah, so let's go make some ladders. Put it right on here. We even make it like part of the design if we wanted to. We won't, because we don't, but if we wanted to. And if we do that, here, let's make sure we can make a ladder. We can. Okay. It's one of those. It's one of those things that doesn't always work. Gregtech packs. Yeah, that's plenty. There, and then let's be bold. I feel like that should clean it up. And then that makes me feel a little silly. I love that feeling when, you know, it's a bad feeling, but at the same token, it's also kind of a good feeling. You're like, oh, I could just do it like this. In fact, I would even argue that that's kind of the feeling I'm always going for with like my students. Why didn't you just do it like this? And they go, oh, right. We could do it like that. Okay, so let's do like, this is not ideal, but maybe I'm here a few times. Oh, Create lets us put them a series like that. I love that. Can we do that? Oh, we can't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I do need to spread this out a little bit. I want to replicate this. I like this design. And then we need to replicate some of DOW's gardens. But that's one of those things I keep threatening to do and never actually getting around. Yeah, we can do this on the inside. Wait a second. Can we do... No. Okay. Giving us the outline there, and I was like, wait a second. Oh, I pulled these out so I could... Oh, well. Okay. Stairs. I don't like these stairs necessarily. In fact, I bet you it'll be easier to do if we go up top. And we wanted to do it like this. And I think we do here. Here. I want that stair. Okay. What went wrong? Okay, let's try this. If we go... Okay, that was right. Okay, good. Something about the outside corners never quite meshes right. If I do that, and that, yep, okay. And then this should do that. Here, 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 here. That's the one that's going to get me every time. I think like that. We'll have to go through and double check the other side. This one should be easier to check from the other side. That one there. Okay, we'll get it. Let's double check. Looks good. Looks good. No! Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. Just try to aim for the water. Oh, there's no water there. That was more panic than it should have been. I don't know if you could hear my voice. I did not know what was going on. Okay. I do always expect all my stuff to go flying everywhere. That's old school though. We can just put this right back in your inventory. That was such a cool addition. That I was thinking about putting these on here, but if I'm honest, I did it in another pack and I didn't feel like it added any. Right here, right? I already lost the pattern. We're gonna be out of these guys and we have to. Yeah, okay. So we don't need too many more. Then we can hit all the glass in there. If I recall correctly. Let's see, how many more do you supposed to be needing? Let's go with 16. And as I do that, I bet you I've got 16 bricks stairs. The other one. And I know this is all gray. I like gray. It looks like you're building a building. And I know it's Minecraft and it can be all fantasy and stuff, but you know, it's also Gregtech. So okay. Now did this one connect? That's what we want to know. It looks like it. Okay, I think that all connected across nicely. So we only needed 8. That's okay too. We'll use them later. Remember, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. All right, so then this guy, no. Oh, what did we do? Let's go take a look. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we can make it. But there's no staircase over here anymore. We'll just have to jump over here. Can we make that? We could have. I don't need to parkour through my world. I need to just go the pathways that we made. Yep, right up here. Actually, you know what? I bet you fence posts would be even better for that. Just fence posts up. Or like maybe, oh, brick's not good. Got so much other brick. I went up one. Yep, good. Okay. And then we just went across there. Yeah, so everywhere there's stairs, we put bricks, which means we probably don't have enough bricks. We'll see if it works. Yeah, we'll leave that there. I really need to clean up those, because once we do that, then we can do the others. I know I keep threatening to do things off camera. It's like being in one of my classes. I'm always threatening to let class out early. I never actually go around to it. I got too many things to do, too many things to say. And you know, I'd feel bad, except that I'm pretty lenient when it comes to, you know, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. I'll fill you in later. We'll cover the material again, because you know, we all know you don't learn the material the first time. Not saying that, you know, people are dumb or anything. I'm just saying that's the way learning. Oh, we're gonna be just a handful shy. That's just par for the course, it seems. Okay, let's go fill this in. I think we should. Let's just out of curiosity. 7 eggs. All right, that's good. That's a good number of eggs. We did have them. It's fine. That's fine. And we're gonna run over here, finish this up. And yeah, I mean, it looks a little more imposing than I was really strictly hoping for. But I think it'll be. Oh man. What was that? We only needed 3. We were down 3. Guess I shouldn't have let somebody fall off the edge, huh? Alright, then this one, it all goes in the middle except for those, yeah, the 4 corners. And that's why I've got all the glowstone. Thought about making it. Thought about doing something else, but it's fine. I thought about using the frame blocks. Sorry, sometimes the specific words I lose my words. It's not a valuable trait when my job is to explain words to people. But you know, we all do what we can, what we got. I think if we do these ones and then the corners, should be good. Needs more glass. Just a little bit more. It's a skosh, you might even say. Alright. And I know that a certain part of... Oh, you know what? We need to get rid of these. We don't need this coal for it. Well... We have iron dust. See, I don't want to use all the magnetite dust. Why are you You're idling. Why are you idling? Okay, we need that in there more. I really need to find a way to. You guys are stumped again. Why are you stumped? You should be pulling out of here. You've got that, and you're going into here. Why? If I go like this. If I do that. This guy, huh? I was having this problem. Is it because I'm trying to pull out of two sides? Is that what it doesn't like? Because it doesn't seem to be a problem with the, there's so many things it could be, right? It could be just a problem with Gregtech. It could be a problem with Gregtech interacting with other mods. It could be a problem with the pipes mod. It could be a problem with how I'm using this. It could be a bug with how I'm using this. There's so many things it could be, and the question is it worth tracking down? It would be nice if it worked, because obviously I'm running into problems, but man, I just don't know. We'll get the void miner here eventually, and then that'll kind of by de facto fix that. All right, what else we got? Oh, we need to put the backpack back. Yeah. We got some glowstone dust, which frankly goes in here. That's why we had the. That's why we had that. Okay, so let's. Gosh, I need some more. I need some more doohickeys. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna do 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then what did I put in the middle? I think I put. Yeah, these guys. Go double check that that's what goes in the middle. And I keep going back and forth. Let's do another stack of glass. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing it too fast. Maybe? Not bad. Alright. Oh, I forgot that it falls off the edge. So one fell off the edge. It wouldn't happen if I built those gardens like I keep threatening to do. Okay, so you're coming over here. You're come up here. And finish. Oh, don't fall off the edge there. That's correct, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We'll do the corners. And glowstone. Did I? Oh. Let's go check and see if I did. What kind of glowstone I did. I'm betting I did bricks or something. Once I start with the chisel mod, yeah, I did tiles. This guy. And we go in there, and then we get these tiles. Just it's just slightly less raw looking. And when I say slightly, it's not a slight on the. Oh, you know what? I should have checked while I was over there. It was the chisel bricks, right? Yeah, it's it. Do it. Don't fall off. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Now, do we want to build it exactly the same way? I'm kind of thinking yes. Let's go down below and see where we want to bring it through. Do we even want to like go around like we were doing up there? The reason we went around up there is partly because it was just such a pain. But we've got this guy now. This glass is pretty easy to make. And you know what I just realized? Nah, we'll keep this as a buffer. That's not the worst thing. So what if we more of these item pipes? They're not super clean to make, but that's okay. And then we'll go like that. We want to go. How do we want to get this over there? Maybe just. I mean, there's the brute force way, the obvious way. Right. So let's. Maybe we want to go upward. Or no, you know what? We'll just hug right there. Okay. So this is going to go into. It's gonna go into a chest. Yeah, with a funnel on it, and then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. I need to go over there and double check how we're set this. But for now, no. This is not an easy one to. Don't. Oh, I can't get up there. I can't get up there either. Oh, that's a terrible place for that to happen. All right, item type. This guy here, and you know, like I said, there's every possibility that you know what, these aren't actually that bad. Just need brass plates and tin item types, and that's not too bad. So what do we have for copper? We have, oh, that's copper. Okay. How much brass do you suppose we're gonna need, realistically? Let's do, because we're gonna get better later. So let's do that, and then we'll do a half stack of sphalerite. No, not tin. Oh, phew. What is that? Not even in there. I hope it's something good. It's probably the nickel or something that we already did. All right. So this guy can go here. You can go here. I can go there. No. Isn't that right? Copper. And sphalerite. Brass. I bet you it has to be zinc. Okay. So we could is that what that is? Okay. Oh man, this is just a little extra step. That's all. Nope, not that. Oh, here. This is the thing we made. Sphalerite. 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 How many times can we say sphalerite? And then let's go. I think we've already got some sphalerite over here. Right, iron, tin, iron, zinc. No, it's not sphalerite. It's zinc. Because that's what we need. So we've got the mortar. You go there. We'll do that. And now we can do zinc, copper, and copper. There we go. There's the brass. And as long as we've got this up here, let's go ahead and just tilt the pot. Is that how that goes? Brass. Are you so slow? I mean, it's not that slow because... Oh, hey. Remember when we said we needed to fix that? And now it's fixed. Oh, don't do that. Okay, good. Alright, so... we are well on our way. Let's double check. So, could we... I think... I don't know. With this brass funnel, the andesite funnel, if we put that on there, I think that'd be okay. And in fact, I'm realizing we need to change how... Oh, it's right. It's going down there. Okay. So we actually probably want to have... Well, you know what? Maybe we just leave this here. Because we are going to want to smelt stuff manually. We don't want it all to be automated like that. So that could be our automated one. This can be our actual one. And this was just... Yeah, oh, right. We need to... Okay. Yeah, so let's go start building. No, we need the item pipes first. We really were doing something productive. I'm right in the middle of a couple of projects that I'm working on. Oh, hey. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. should probably manage that somehow. Back here. Yeah, see, it seems to work fine until it stops. So weird. Yeah, see, you're doing fine. Everybody likes you. Crushing out that sphalerite ore. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We don't have any. I mean, it's gonna be a really long time until we need the side effects. And maybe it would be a good idea to stockpile some of these dusts so that when we need, you know, for example, uh, when we have this sphalerite later, we're gonna take this sphalerite and we're gonna run it through the electrolyzer, and we'll get zinc, sulfur, and gallium. So a small chance of gallium. This is how you're supposed to get gallium in vanilla Gregtech. But to a certain extent, we're actually just getting it through the... No, we can't do it that way, but through the ore machine. Why am I back up here? Oh, I didn't need to be up here. I need to be down there to pick up the results. Stop taking damage, buddy. I was also thinking that this could all probably be compactified at some point. Yeah, okay, so can I... In fact, here, let's... We got this. Done. Okay, 2 is good. And I think we got a couple up here. We were going to do the diesel engine. That might be coming soon. Don't know what we do with all that. It would be nice to, like, pass it around. We need tempered glass at some point. We'll get that. Time comes. This guy is the solid blast furnace controller, which no big deal, right? Solid machine casing is just some steel, lots of steel, but it's just some steel. But then we need to make this guy, and the reason we need to make this guy, and this is a whole bunch of these solid machine casings, a whole bunch of steel firebox casings, and some input and output busts. No big deal. They call it a Bessemer blast furnace. Goes to a solid. Oh, I see. Okay, and it's just much faster. So, iron ingot and coke dust. We're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have coal. We're not really gonna have coke. We're not getting any coal. We only have charcoal. Charcoal. There we go. So wrought iron and charcoal dust gives you 16. Iron and charcoal is 36 seconds. Yeah, but we can do these blocks pretty easily. So this is 324 seconds. And what is the primitive blast furnace? Isn't that what we're doing over... Or is this what we're doing over there? Hold on. Got this... Where did we put it? Did we just take it down? Okay, hold on. We need to figure this out. Why do we need to make that? Okay, so we got the primitive blast furnace, right? Primitive blast furnace. 810. So it is just faster. As opposed to... So... no. Recipe. Nope. I don't know how much you guys fight with it. A primitive pump. Huh. Okay. Okay, so primitive blast furnace. Get the block of steel. We use the primitive blast furnace. Or is it a different kind of steel? Or the Bessemer. Okay. 810 for iron and... Well, yeah, iron and charcoal is 360. Oh. Interesting. This is faster in a primitive blast furnace. 360. Oh, that's wrought iron. Okay, so no, 810. Yep, we got that right. 810. And then the Bessemer is... Well, charcoal. 324. So it is much, much faster. We could use wrought iron. We get 144, but the wrought iron, not super easy to make. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not going to quite get to that today, but that's where we're working on towards later. So, in the meantime, grab as much of this as we can. run it down here, toss it to these guys. Completely lose track of what we were doing. This is avoiding this manual process is why we are. Let's go ahead and just put you. Yeah, we had so much of it just sitting around that it's a good deal. Okay. Probably need to make some more upgrades. Is that worth doing right now? I mean, it kind of seems like maybe it is. We got all the brass. Let's go ahead and toss that in there, and then we can make 8 more upgrades, and that'll at least be enough for those. And then, oh, buddy, made my heart stop for a second. I keep saying buddy. it's because Mr. Super plays online games with his buddies now, and he's always like, bro, dude, bro. But I think we've kind of teased him enough about it that he's not doing that anymore. I don't know where that goes. That goes up there. And so I don't know why I'm holding on to this copper wire. I'm sure I had a reason for it. So that's probably what it is. We can toss those back up in there. That in there. Oh. Then these guys can go here. That can go there. And I'm holding on to that black stove because that's our next step. We're going to have to automate witch water. And let's grab this stuff over here. Yeah. So part of the nice part, oh, we already got it all. Nice. It's part of the nice part about showing the whole gameplay is that, like, I'm not saying that, you know, CarX82 or any of the other Gregtech streamers do anything wrong. Not streamers, YouTube makers do anything wrong. But it is like, okay, I'm going to go do a bunch of stuff off camera, and they go and do it. And I know it takes them a while. And then when they get back, they're like, oh, that's so much faster. But, you know, when I'm watching, I'm like, it's the same amount of time. So this moving things around is nice, I'm thinking, on camera like this, because you can see that we're gonna get things done faster. Like, do you remember how long it took us to get this going when we were doing it over there with the definitely temporary? I mean, we were only there for like maybe 5 minutes, right? It definitely wasn't there for 10 episodes of the manual hand crank on this guy, and it took forever for everything. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with our progress. We were gonna grab some. Oh, we need to grab some of these. Okay, so what do we need? We need a water wheel. We're gonna need a bucket of water. We have. We are gonna need some glass, which we just put away. We got probably enough stone bricks. Did we need? I don't think we need the gears, but we do need some belts. We need some funnels, which means we're going to need to get some more of that dried kelp smelted up, which we can do. You can't do food and stuff, but you can do kelp. So, like, for example, in here, I think it's cooking, yeah. Let's just do 3. I mean, this is the deal. It's all free, and so it really means that the only resource is time. So we should see them start to come down. Oh, see, I gotta go up and manipulate the order, I think, because I put too many in there. Yeah, so what we will probably do at some point is figure out a way to distribute 1, 2, 3 so that we can put it across 3 different belts. So, like, this guy. Oh, look at you go. Okay, you're doing it. Why wasn't this oak log down here? Why aren't they cooking up? It just backed up? Is that all? Well, let's go up and take a look. Something gets stuck. Yeah, those, Okay, so the belt from Create is there. That's got kelp. Is the kelp burning up? That's not cool. Wait a second. If we want the funnel, And maybe it's worth... Well, no, because I really don't want to make more of those. And it doesn't help us, per se. Okay, so dried kelp. We can smelt it. Smoke it. Or bulk smoking. Ah, okay, so we do need to set up one of those. So this is a thing we're going to set up at some point. But maybe I need to put another ladder over there, because I keep going that way. Alright, you can go in there. There. I don't remember when I smelted these. I think the charcoal, I think I smelted them when I was waiting for a few things to happen on the back end. And then, you know what, it's just, growing things is cheap and free, so it's not worth people walking over there to put it away. We have 2,000 of them. Okay, so you're doing you. I just needed the one. Well, maybe two. They make 2 each, so 2 is fine. We have enough that we can make a ton more andesite alloy. We have a ton more andesite alloy, which we should make. Let's redirect over here for a second. We're gonna grab this, and it needs 8. Yeah, we'll need 8 tin plates. And is this one? Okay. And like I said, all of this stuff is so manual. I'm looking forward to the day we get all of this kind of automated. Okay, and then now we've got this here, and this is all a big side quest, so that I can grab this. And we have drawers. We do. Okay, so we're also going to grab 8 cactus, because it looks like we can do this with this. Uh-oh, what's the void upgrade cost? Oh. Well, that was a whole different one then. Okay, never mind. That must be OceanBlock. That's the recipe for coal block. Whatever. Doesn't bother me too much. So that multiplies it times 8. Multiplies. Right. So we got that out of there. Good. Okay. Cool. So we got all of our stuff in here, and that carrot. Just gonna eat. I've been thinking I need to start eating more carrots. It's I love when you can recognize patterns in yourself. And so what I recognize is that I eat lots of carrots and fruits and veggies until I get one that's not quite right anymore. Oh, we need to make some of these fans. The fans are easy. Mechanical fan? No. What is it called? It's called a Create fan. Encased fan. Okay. So casing, shaft, and propellers. Propellers require that. And let's go ahead and make, like, we need 3 each, I think. And we're going to do, let's make 4 sets. So 12 fans, 48 iron. It's more andesite alloy. So let's get you. And then I think we just mix this with some andesite, right? Maybe it's the andesite pebbles. So you guys are going in there, and then andesite alloy was full andesite. Okay. So andesite's this one. We're out of andesite. We are at the point where we really need to finish this automation, and the reason we're finishing this automation is because 8. So 40 nuggets. 1, 2, 3, 5. It's fine. The reason we're working on this is because I think when we get to those, we need more pipes. But we never got around. We never got around to getting the tin. What do? We did a stack and a half, which means we need 48 tin. I know you guys are probably like, what? Where did the tin come from? If you recall, like 20 minutes ago, we had decided that we were going to make some more item pipes from pipes. And then this here, we need 1, 2. We made exactly enough. Well, I mean, not quite exactly enough, but yeah. It's. I sure hope it's brass. We're gonna put brass in there. Yeah. Better check. Okay, let's check. Let's check. Brass. Okay, good. We'll put you in here. And so what that means is that now that we're doing that, it's all fast and happy. And while it's doing that, we can grab you, tin plates, iron plates, and we go ahead and put you in here. That and that. Get the propellers. We need 12 shafts and 12 more andesite casings, which, good thing we have, we can make more. So it was you and you and you makes the encased fans. All right. What else do we need? We've got the shafts. We've got the fans. We do need more casings. Let's go do. So you know what? We can make all of these. So let's go here, up here, and we'll make a floor. Floor. We can go here. Maybe like that. Sure. Get rid of it. Like that. This. I just realized can't get underneath there. I feel like for having infinite space, kind of am always feeling a little cramped. So ideally, and this has been the plan. We've got this here. This is like our inner Bailey. So what I'd like to do is build out some land out here, and that's going to take us a while. I think we've got some building tools that we can use, but the idea is to give ourselves a ton of space. And the problem is I kind of go back and forth, and realistically, I think it comes down to because. I didn't think I missed any of them, and then it turned out I missed 2. 3. I mean, they look very similar, so I'm not beating myself up about it. And that noise surprises me every time. Okay. 64, perfect. Okay, so we've got the shafts, we've got the belts, we've got the funnels, we've got the bricks, we've got the water, and we need to go get some of that. Oh, and we need to make these. Yeah, perfect. We're just making a ton of them because we've got the materials now, right? Every time we automate another task, being able to make the materials in bulk, it's just a little easier, and I like that. I like that. That's the fun part. It's like an incremental game. Okay, so we need small pipes, so that goes there. This goes here, and this goes here. Small tin item pipes, and that means that this goes here, here, and thank good. All right, perfect. We've got like so many item pipes we can't even stand it. These guys we're gonna go ahead and put in here. I'm trying to think. I don't think we've gotten any obsidian yet. Okay, so. Oh, good. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. So they're going to come out of there. And go up there, right? Oh, we need a couple chests. Chests. Yeah. Yeah, they're over here. Yeah, we may as well make a couple extra because who knows if we decide we want something else going. Okay. So you guys are coming here. And right now, this is supposed to be compact. So we don't need more than that. Okay. So we're going to bring you up here. And it's going to go across like this, right? So let's put you down. And you're going to go right there. ahead and put you right there. Oh, this might be too close. Do that and that. And that goes right there, right? Because we need to put the lava here. And then the fans behind it. So let's go ahead and 5. Some of the fans down. 3. This might still be too close because we also have to route it. Oh, that's right. We were going to use the... okay. We do need to make some more. It's just... We even have the... We might even have the stuff. Gear drive. Chain drive. Chain drive. There we go. Andesite casing with 3 nuggets. Okay, so we do, but we don't have a. All right, let's start building this in, and see where we go. This is not exactly the same as it was. So we're gonna go here, 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 and here. This is where the lava goes. Oh, we need lava. Ha! Okay, I thought I was all sorts of ready to go, but apparently I'm missing 2 things. So it's chain drive and lava effect. Now, I was like, we could write it down in here. Let's write it down. We're gonna forget that we have to do it. Chain drive, lava. We have done a little bit of storage. We've done some food. Oh, we did do a tree farm from Create. Nice. We did some storage. We've done crushing. We've done the platform building, and we're working on the large stone barrels. Okay. We're moving along. I just, we never remember that there's that. Okay, so here is potentially a problem. Here is potential. We'll do it, and then we'll readjust as we need. Okay, so that's there. This goes here, like that. And we'll put this chest here. Funnel. Wrench it. I think if we do this, if that's going to go like that to push. I mean, you can't really tell, but I think if it goes clockwise from this direction, that's when it's pushing the lava, the fire out. So if we do that, the problem comes. Can I do that? No. I was just curious. There's so many things that, like, the casing encases. Right, like that. Not that, but, Okay, so we'll probably have to put it in here because I don't really want to split that around. Yeah, then this will come through here. And we'll do this and this. So that's going to have to come down anyway. Okay, so we're going to chain drive back here, so we need 5 chain drives. So let's, yeah, let's go ahead and make that happen. Where's my way down? This is as good as anything. And we can go ahead and make some lava while we're at it. Yeah, so you. And honestly, let's just make a few. 2, 3, sure. That in there. That. Good enough. I do. I'm trying to think, when do we get a nice... Hold on. I want to get rid of all these nuggets. That's not a nice... Power 3. That's not a 3. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. Why... 5 wasn't. Oh, it's never gonna... I'm clever. If we just keep adding a power, a multiple of 3, it's never actually going to change that 5 into something. So that's fine. Okay. Encased drives, and we need some lava. That's right. We were gonna go grab that, and hopefully that was so epically silly to put it back there. I don't have any better place to put it, or I'd have moved it by now. Okay, so you're coming up here. Oh, we need trapdoors. Yeah, we got to do that before we put the lava down. It's fine. We're gonna put this down. We'll we got some glass. Nope. I said we were gonna get glass, and we didn't. Okay, let's go make some trapdoors. We probably even have some trapdoors, but like I said, wood grows on trees, so why not make as many as we can while we're doing it? It's so much faster to just do everything in bulk. That I always prefer. It's like, especially when we get later on, you know, just all of it. Bam, get it all done. Okay, we got glass in here. Right? Yeah. And this is when we see the inventory starts filling up again. Oh, man, coming around that corner, I do like that. These here connected to this is good. I'd like a better connection here. Right? I'd like that connection to be better. But I don't want it thicker. So if you have any suggestions, I would love to hear how I can make this connect to that. But I mean, it kind of looks like it already, right? And the fact that this sticks out that far kind of sticks it in my mind, because then it looks like a I don't know, some sort of weird Peakman style spider monster where it's got 8 things coming off, but these ones are just implied. I don't know. It looks good to me, but I would be willing to hear what you have to say if you want to make it even better. Okay, so we got the chain drives. We only got 9 of them, huh? So we're gonna go here, 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 and here, and here. Okay. We can do that, right? Yeah, no. That does not compute. Okay, let's try this again. Do I need to be right here? Probably, yeah, okay. And then, it's connected before, right? If I go like this. There we go. Okay. That's not quite right. There's something wrong here. We just do this. And can we rotate that? We can. I think that's connecting. How did I do it over on the other side? Because that's like 8 chain drives. Okay, I know I keep coming up and down here, but it's all in the name of science. Weird science. Alright, how do we get up here? It's over here. Cognitive maps are amazing. That's the map that your brain makes. Let's see. Back here. Oh, I just used gears. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? That just makes a ton of sense. Okay, that is a very... I'm so clever. If only I was as clever now as I was back then. That makes so much more sense. Let's do it that way. Oh, man, I almost fell off again. I'm on to you. Okay. Oh, I don't have any... All right. Can I? Nope. No. I need to make some of those, and you know, we probably have some. Let's grab some of these. As long as we're here, let's just grab a bunch. Yeah, we definitely don't need the big ones because we're trying to make it not compact. Compact is not right size. We're trying to right size it, which, you know, has negative connotations because that's what people say when they're going to fire you, but they don't really fire you. But, okay. So here and here go away. That goes away. And instead, put the cogwheel here. And here. Do that? Yes. Okay. And then... Ooh, that was a big noise. This guy over here. And I'm not real worried about the fact that this is in the way. In fact, that, because we may just bring it around. Right. Okay, so then... Water wheel, which I should have just brought all of them in case it was an issue, but that's fine. Oh, come on now. You know you didn't want it. There, okay. And then we'll glass it in. This. Yeah, I think I'm one too far over. That's good enough. We got to do one more. And that's blowing, and that's going the way that we thought it was. So we have to move that over anyway. Cool. Okay. So oak trapdoors go here, here, and here. And then the glass is going to go here, here, and here. And then let's fill in the rest of this brick. And I know this is not the fastest build you've probably ever seen. Oh, hey, we've got... It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. But once I saw that you could do that, I was like, that just kind of makes it... I mean, that looks cooler than the naked cogwheel, right? So why not do it? Right on task for timing of the episode. I'm trying to make these episodes kind of consistent timing-wise. It's not necessary, I don't think, but, you know, at the same time... Oh, so you and you. That. Okay. Then need to do that, and like that. And I should... Oh, we'll have to put it across the top, too. That's okay. That. Always sounds like it's talking. Put it down. I don't know, like some foreign language. Hello? Okay. Perfect. Now, it's going to be definitely perfect if we actually get it to work. Oh no, why are you going down? You're not supposed to go down. I mean, it makes sense, but you're not supposed to. Do you know I'll go away? Okay, good. Okay. So, you guys need to come over here. My wiring is always going to be a mess. I'm sorry. If that's the thing that you don't want to see. And you can let me know what I could do to make it better, but for the most part, I'm pretty messy when it comes to that. Okay, so then the question comes, how do we get this down? Where do we want to put this? What's underneath here? That guy. I'm kind of thinking we just bring it down the easiest way, right? Like, right there. And we'll have it opposite. That's not great. I mean, part of me, actually... What if we put the storage controller there? And because they're only limited, so we put the controller there, and it could just warp everything down. Let's actually try that. That's a novel idea. The controller's expensive, but at the same token, we don't need it for anything. Oh, good. I was really worried some of those would go down. Okay. I got that. Okay, good. So you're gonna come over here. And then the thing is, could we might be able to get away with not having these pipes either. But I'd have to have some way to filter it. I have to have some way to filter it. I got all sorts of silly ways of filtering it. Don't like it. Okay. So you can go that far. Looks like the top of those. So if we can extend the range by 2 blocks, that's it. Just 2 blocks. I think we are good. So 1. And if I do this, it looks like it's going down all the way to the ground, right? Then it just means that we're going to put everything right here. Yes. Oh, and it does collect these. Okay, so how about this? Let's grab you, and you. And let's grab... I mean, is it worth it grabbing those? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. So where are we going to put this? Right here is not the worst place, right? Because we're going to run up here. We can look over here. We're going to have other stuff. Okay. We want it accessible. So right here is fine. And we'll just have it go into there. Yeah, so got some, but let's see. Iron, gold. Well, you know what? Everything that we're doing, we've got. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just, in fact, let's move all of our ingots over there. Please don't fall in the void. Can I make wrought iron that way? Oh, I can. I can make wrought iron that way. So that's a big bonus. Because if we could just have a stash of wrought iron, like a good stash of wrought iron, we'd have to figure out a way to convert it. But even if we did that manually, oh, I don't need to be up here. This is tasty. In fact, do we even want to put it right on the edge here? I'm thinking no. I think it kills it. In fact, I'm kind of thinking about putting it right here instead. Let's put it right here and see if we like that. We might move it later. What is that, nickel? I'm not going to put these in any order. We're going to definitely end up moving it. When I say later, sometimes I mean like, I don't know, in 20 minutes. Sometimes I mean like when we get to EV, which is many episodes away. Okay, so... Oh, we need to get gold and brass. Let's get all of our ingots over here. Even the funny looking ones. I love doing that to the kids. They'll talk about, oh no! Oh. Okay. Oh. That was not cool. Don't do that to me, game. Yeah. And then we'll do this, and then, you know, this can kind of be, because the inside, well, maybe not, but at least over here we'll do it. I guess, maybe. So uncertain. I'd like to tell you that I've got a grand master plan, but it kind of ends up shifting. In fact, we want to switch it to multiple, and we'll do that, through that, and then that. Yes, okay. So, everything we put in here should go through. And then we could even... Gosh, I think I can just make it go. We got gold, magnetite, copper, iron, tin, sphalerite, gallium. If we smelt gallium, what happens if we do gallium dust? Gallium dust through the bulk blasting makes us a gallium ingot. I am okay with that. Sulfur. What happens if we do sulfur? That's problematic. Sulfur here. Yeah, we really don't want that going through, right? So, in that case, what we are going to do is listen to the trees, smash them for a while. Right there, like that. And then, grab you. Put it there. You're gonna go there. We're gonna lock it. And then we're gonna hope that we can lock that. Okay. Not ideal. But, you know, also not the worst. Not the worst. Okay. Alright. I'm very pleased with this so far. Okay. So it should smelt, go into there, and part of me wonders how we could make this better. I don't want to. Well, I mean, we had a filter. Is there an easy pipes filter? I don't remember. One of these has, oh, filter, click on, oh, that's to set the destination. That's also interesting. Requires modules. I think that they each have like a little bit better of a what do you call it? Filtering option. Okay, so I think we can just go, right? That's gallium and nickel. The only difference is that gallium? No, yes. Okay. We're gonna go. Let's go test it. Let's go test it. That would be Oh, I missed. Can we do it? Oh, we missed. That's not cool. Okay, are we gonna land on the water? Because we fell right on it. And yes, yes, vindication. I know I keep talking about old versions of the mod. There was an old version of the mod where you'd fall through the sky, land in the water, and as soon as you touched the ground, it just remembered that you had fallen through, so you still took damage. Maybe it was a buggy version. I don't know, but yeah, that was always amusing. You know, you still had, you know, that chance of getting one. Okay, so if I put you through here, we should see it come through, and it should stop right there, right? So gallium dust, and then it should turn right here. You can get, and it should stop right there because it can't go in. Perfect. So now, if we grab that, we'll go slot it. Are these all locked? It would be a shame if they weren't. Ah, see? Somebody was they're supposed to do. I'm not naming any names. Okay, locked. Brought iron, I bet, is not locked. There we go. Oh, nickel's not locked. Brought iron's not locked. Oh, right, we put nickel down. Yep, okay. Now, oh, I'm so very excited to see this work. Okay, so let's go. I mean, gallium might even be the first one to go, but we're gonna go ahead and bring this up here. Yeah, so we're getting sulfur, and we're getting gallium. That's from this sphalerite. Okay, so watch it go. It's so slow, but it doesn't have to be fast if it's, you know, automated start to finish. Gallium, and then ingot, nice, and then it comes over here. It goes in there. No. Why? No. No. Oh, I know. Ha ha ha. We didn't link it. Okay. We didn't link it. That's the thing. 2. Perfect. Okay. All right. Now here's the moment of truth. Buy that all of these. It's gonna start sucking it all in there. And it's gonna fill up that chest. I'd like to be able to block that chest off, but I don't think it's worthwhile. I was tempted to switch it to like a drawer. In fact, maybe it's worth doing a drawer. I don't know. It's just gonna go through. It's gonna be about as fast as the primitive furnace. Okay, so let's go look at that primitive ore processor, or whatever it's called. All right, so we have 42 things. So crushed iron ore gives us nothing new. We're just gonna look at all of the tin, zinc, iron. Yep. Sphalerite, sulfur, sphalerite, gallium. So sulfur is the only one we gotta handle differently. Copper, nickel, copper, gold. I thought we might get silver, but it doesn't look like it's. We don't have galena yet. Ah, there's the silver. Okay, so once we get that one, and then we'll have to put a silver chest down. So we might even smelt a couple manually. All right, tin we already looked at. Stibnite is antimony. Okay, no big deal. Galena, sphalerite, stibnite, tin, magnetite. Magnetite's all the same, right? Gold. Okay, and then. Well, you know, I say that, and the magnetite might need to go someplace different too. So it's that other blast furnace. What's that called? The solid blast furnace, right? That's this one. So it's got this thing here, and I can't figure out for the life of me what I'm supposed to do with it. It's a puzzle, I get that. But so if we had, it looks like if we had 2 of them, or maybe if we had 2 buses, we could put magnetite and silicon dust with some charcoal, and in 75 seconds, instead of, well, the other one's like 16, right? Yeah, so it's not even really worth it. We do magnetite and silicon, sphalerite, andesite. We can automate andesite alloy. I mean, that's not nothing, but at the same token, we could also automate it this way. So I'm not sure it's worthwhile. I mean, it's worth making it for the Bessemer process, which is fun because that's actually the name of the process we use to make steel. Oh, in fact, oh wait, okay. So it's andesite, 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 silicon dust, andesite, steel, steel, silicon, silicon, steel, andesite, steel. Okay. So these are all basically the same. It's well, yeah, it's 7 magnetite and 2 silicon. You can process it through with some coal dust to get steel, 3 steel, and 6 silicon dioxide. Now, why would I do that? I mean, we need the silicon dioxide. What can we do with that? We can turn it into quartzite. I mean, maybe it's worth doing later, but I just don't think it's worthwhile now. So we're not going to worry about it. I just so what I'm seeing is that if we do the magnetite and the silicon, only get 3 steel, but the silicon, the 2 silicon turns into 6 silicon dioxide, and then we can take that silicon dioxide, 6 of it, right? Mix it with some more coal, and we get the silicon dust back. So we can basically just flip-flop back and forth, and the magnetite automatically turns into steel. But why would I do that? Why would I do that when I can get it to just turn into iron here? It's still a 2-step process, right? So that's what I don't understand. And I'm a little concerned that we're still okay. What is this next quest? Because this is maybe gonna be next time. We need to make it an LV converter. I don't understand why we need to make that. Not too hard to make. Just we need those cell infused wire, and the soul infused wire is not too bad, but we need the soul infused plate, which is this one, soul infused ingots, which is just Gregtech. Yeah, there we go. We smelt the dust, right? Okay, takes a second. There's 2 of all of it. So it's soul sand dust with invar dust. And that's not that bad because we've got both invar and soul sand. In fact, we could basically make a fair dinkum of it now. Just, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, so this seems like it's, took all of it. Is it working? Let's go check. Oh, baby. That's what I like to see. Nothing is here is something we don't want in here. It's going to take a little while to catch through our backlog, but it'll catch up. That's nice. That's nice. So that's free. That process is free. This process requires coal, and it's based on the manual bit here. So what are you looking at? It's down again. Is that because these guys aren't keeping up, or is it because they're not pulling out properly? Okay, it's pulling out. Yeah, they're not keeping up. So since we're going to need coal to make steel too, I'm thinking we need to make more coal. And I don't know where we're going to do that. Well, more charcoal. I don't know where we're going to do that. I don't even know if it's worth doing. But at some point, I might have to go underneath. Because making like 6 more of these wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Oh, man. I am very glad we did it this way. This looks so much better than that one over there. It's not automated. I don't think that there's if we do the encased fan, right? We right click on it. I'm trying to think what else. So haunting. We get architect, Blackstone. Blackstone's the only one we need, right? Because that's the one that how do we make the Blackstone again? It's just cobblestone. So we don't even need the pebbles? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Because we can make that happen. Right? We've got the aqueous accumulators. It's easier to just set up a new machine. And if we're going to do that automated, we'll do it over there. But I think that's going to be probably next episode. We're about to. We've absolutely crushed it this time. If you guys have got suggestions, I'd love to hear them. I really would. But it looks to me like what we're going to do next time is start by putting... okay, so 1, 2. Yeah, I think we can maybe do it just right here, right? Just do. And then we could even, if we can get it to go the opposite direction, and that's the rub, is getting it to go the opposite direction. Man, we could make it go the opposite. Oh, that's what's making it go the opposite direction. Those gears. So if we did use the chain drive, right, we could do the chain drive there and there. And then the chain drive could connect to this. That might work. That might. Or even, we'll do something. Get something to work. Yeah, and then we can have it go this way, pop up into there, and then we'll have, although, as I'm saying that, I'm thinking maybe that's not the best place for it. So we've also got some space over here. And if we put it up over there, is it worth... I mean, there's the... have to go up through. But I mean, we've already got cobblestone coming in, right? What's making our cobblestone, by the way? I need to figure that out. Let's see, we can get up there through here. Here. Water. Okay, yeah. In a stone barrel. Okay. But the flip side is... also make blackstone with the pebbles. But that requires witch water. What else do we use witch water for in the barrel? So we could even maybe tear down some of those barrels. And I'm looking at, well, one of those barrels. Okay, so like, and make way for some of this other stuff. Possibly. Barrel transformation, right? Oh, we can make slime. Okay. I mean, oh, here we go. Large stone barrel. Okay, we have 2 recipes. Basalt and blackstone. But basalt we don't need. Really, for almost anything. Right? We can make stuff with it, but we could just make it then, right? We only need to... doesn't need to constantly be automated at that point. At some point, we'll make these rock breakers. We don't have any steam yet. We can smelt it into smooth basalt. Moon shale. That's funny. Crushing. That's what, and crushed basalt. But crushed basalt, the only thing we do is lava. Okay, so I'm thinking this might be about it. Is that if we put it up there? Put it up. Is there a way to get up there? No. Okay. No, I don't want to fall down. Maybe we need to come up with a recovery spot down there too. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. Man, I am very pleased with how this all turned out. I like the growth we're seeing in the platforms. Maybe it's worth getting some more clay going. That's its own setup. And we've got plenty of space to expand. Oh, I'm very pleased. Hopefully you're pleased too. But I think that's going to do it for today. So, I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Next time we're going to come back, we'll probably start building the next, well, over there or over here. I'll spend some time in between episodes planning and figure out, does it go there or does it go here? I'm thinking there, but it's already pretty busy over there. On the flip side, it would be nice to keep all the busy over there. But I'll figure that out, and we'll see it next episode. And until then, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.